Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we're going to look at even more reveals for Age of Sigmar. It's been a real busy day with the Adepticon preview online. We've already seen some fantastic models for the Seraphon and some pretty cool ones for Underworlds as well. But in this video we're going to focus on some of the other factions with battle tomes and new models. Let's take a look at the reveal video that was shown during the preview, then we'll have a look at the images so you can get a real close-up look at the images. And first up, it's the Ossiarch Bonereapers with a brand new model called the Mortisan Ossifector. Soulblight Gravelords are also getting another character model. It's called Evia Volga the Outcast. If I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably go for this one. It looks pretty awesome with all those bats flying around and the massive axe as well. They're both going to get a new battle tome. So Ossiarch Bonereapers and Soulblight Gravelords getting the new battle tome as was expected. And they let us know in the preview that this will all be available very soon. So it could be as early as this Sunday, ready for the pre-order preview, or at least the week after. Let's find out more about these models then. So here's the first one, the Mortisan Ossifector. This new character is dedicated to creating the most complex and formidable war machines. So think Gothisar Harvesters, Morghast Akai and Mortek Crawlers. Basically all the biggest, most destructive units. And in game, this model is going to be a buff unit, which they said in the preview it will be really good for an elite monster heavy army. So if that's your style of play, this could be a really nice addition to your army. Then there's the Battle Tome for the Ossiarch Bonereapers, and this is going to have everything you expect. The lore, the painting guides, the war scrolls, army build guides, ability, everything you need to know to put an army together. Here you can see a selection of some of the models available from the army that they showed, but the only one that's going to be a brand new model is the Mortisan Ossifector. And this is the norm with Age of Sigmar, it seems, at the moment, except for the Seraphon, who've got a ton of new models and loads to look forward to in the summer for them. But most of the time, we've been seeing one character model or one new model, and then the Battle Tome. That pattern continues as we see Evia Volga, I think I'm saying that right, the Outcast. So Evia Volga, the Outcast for the Soulblight Gravelords. Really nice addition with all these bats going on. I think looks fantastic. Definitely my favourite of the two. And they told us during the online preview that Evia likes to go out on her own, a lone monster hunter, chopping off the heads of monsters, drinking their blood, and then using her bat swarm to swamp the enemy and distract them as she makes her attacks. Then there's the Soulblight Gravelords Battle Tome. This is going to incorporate new units, includes all the new Warcry models as well. So if you're interested in finding out what they can do, that's going to be included in the book, so you can use them in Age of Sigmar. And then you've got all the rules you'd expect for each of the major dynasties, the Vikros, the Avangori, Castellai, and the Legions of Blood and Night. Again, it'll have all the lore, painting guides, everything you expect. Here's an army picture so you can see a lot of the models together, and they do look really impressive on the table. Hordes of zombies and skeletons fighting against you is awesome fun. So really fun army to play against for sure, and I bet it's great to play it as well. We're not finished yet though, because now it's time to take a look at the human soldiers that will be part of the cities of Sigmar. We're going to get our first look at some of these new models. In the preview, they told us that they are months away from a full release, but it should be by the end of this year, so a little while to wait, but at least we're getting a glimpse of some of the models now. We've seen a lot of the weapons being showed to us slowly in articles on the Warhammer community site over the past few months. Seems like longer than that, actually, so now it's great to see some of the actual models. It's weird to think that there are actually humans fighting alongside all these crazy monsters and beasts and magic going on, and they really are going to be up against it and will certainly live up to the name of plucky underdogs that they were given during the preview. You can see that they've got some kind of uniform going on, loads of different weapons, axes, swords, hammers. The shields are really nicely done here, but because the human foot soldiers are drawn from all across the realms, they're going to be very different, but all mashed together in these units. So you've got all these different cultures coming together and representing as one big whole to make a stand against their enemies. Here's an image from the battle tomes. This is some of the artwork taken from it, and this gives us the sigils of the cities, some new and old cities mixed in there. So maybe some clues as to what you might expect to see when they do the full release. But when they do, I imagine it'll be pretty big, because if they're doing a complete revamp of it, there's so many already existed. If they're going to change all that, this is pretty exciting. So I think there's a lot to look forward to as the year unfolds. Get 40k done first, though, in the summer. And then maybe after that, towards the end of the year, we're going to get a focus maybe on Age of Sigmar, which is pretty exciting. This is a nice roadmap here that's showing us which battle tomes are going to be released next. And so you can see in spring, we've got Blades of Khorne, Headlights of Slaanesh already available to pre-order. Then the Ossiarch Bonereapers Soulblight Gravelords, they'll be coming up next. In the summer, we've got the Seraphon and a mystery book. And then also a new General's Handbook. I'm really glad I did pick up the General's Handbook for Season 2. It's so helpful on the table. Fantastic book. And I'll definitely be getting that one in the summer. Then in autumn, we've got Cities of Sigmar and another mystery book. So lots to look forward to. There's going to be loads of models coming in the summer for the Seraphon. And if you saw the video earlier, you'll have a good idea about what a lot of those are going to be. And then hopefully Cities of Sigmar will get that same treatment. And there'll be loads on the horizon for them too. There we go, that's brought us up to date now with all the Age of Sigmar reveals, and if you haven't seen it already, there's another video up on my channel where I look at the Seraphon models, because there's quite a few there that definitely deserve their own video. I've also done a separate video for the new Underworlds box set, which is going to give us 2 new magical warbands to go up against each other. If you're more into 40k, then check out the Kill Team video too. This is fantastic. My second favourite of the day, I think. This looks brilliant and a really great pairing of Beastmen versus Leagues of Votann, and some superb extra terrain pieces included this time. Then there's all that great news for the 10th edition of Warhammer 40,000. A lot of influence from Age of Sigmar coming across to that, it sounds like, and maybe some from the new Horus Heresy as well. That video is up on the channel, and that's probably the longest of all the videos today, because they gave us a load of information, much more than I expected. So that was a really nice piece of news to receive for Warhammer 40k today. And finally, the Lion L. Johnson model was revealed as well. So lots going on for 40k and Age of Sigmar. I think all round, lots of models for all the games we enjoy. Warcry, Kill Team, 40k and Age of Sigmar. So happy days all round. I hope you enjoyed this video and all the other videos I've put out today. It's been a real busy day, getting up ready for 3 AM in the UK when the reveal was put up. So really happy to get all the videos done now. I've spaced a couple out longer in the day, so we can end the day and round up nicely with this Age of Sigmar roundup. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here again next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for helping me keep going with these daily videos. I really appreciate your support, and I couldn't do this without you. So thank you so much. And if you'd like to join the community and support the channel, there's a link below. It'd be awesome to see you over on Patreon.